Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is the 50th episode in my 4th Age of Wonders 3 Advanced Strategy series. 50 episodes. This is by far my longest running series so far. Props to you guys for actually sticking around for this whole thing. I'm honestly surprised that anybody's still watching, but I'm glad you're here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Only 2 comments this week. This episode is posting only a day after the last one, so there really hasn't been a whole lot of time for people to get their comments in. Like I said, my recording schedule got a little bit goofed up this week, but we did get 2, Civ 5 Addict and Red Marut. Civ 5 Addict mentioned that down here, these tiles are perfectly valid for terraforming, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's no reason not to. For some reason, I was just looking at this as some artificial border and not really paying attention to the fact that technically these are all in my terrain too. So I'm going to go ahead and flood those fields. Red Marut pointed out, or did the math, that and basically said that it wouldn't matter because the city's happiness is not going to... the happiness is currently at 297. So this is not going to boost it up by another 100. But it will give it a little bit more of a buffer zone just in case something wanders in or I need the extra happiness in the city for some reason. It's unlikely to make a difference, but I have so much mana right now that I really don't have a reason not to do that. In fact, I probably should go through and terraform a whole bunch of my cities really fast. I'm not sure what terrain the giants like. It says they like something in here. It might be mountains. If anyone knows, feel free to post in the comments. I'm guessing it's probably mountains. I have my Earth Elemental to cast here too, so let me go ahead and do that over here. The only other comment came from Red Marut, who correctly pointed out that I sold another mount in the last episode without even paying attention. He's right, I did. Just kind of flying through things, not paying as close of attention as I should. That was a perfectly valid mount for any hero who wanted it. I think I just looked at the other item, which was like a shock bolt wand, and was just like, oh, that's garbage, I don't need it. But I actually could have used that mount, so all I can say is oops, I guess. But try to think a little bit more carefully about that kind of stuff going forward. Alright, let's go ahead and get these Earth Elementals on the way over to Red. They're going to trash any Draconian Manicore Riders pretty easily, I think. This will be quite helpful. And I can go ahead and... I think I'm just going to keep summoning these guys for a while, get a couple groups of them. I absolutely love these guys with the Embrace Darkness lifesteal effect combined with Regrowth. They make fantastic tanks. As long as you can protect them from Blight and Shock, they do pretty darn well for themselves. So, and I don't have to worry about either of those things. I'll have to worry about that a little bit with Valerie, but I don't really have to worry about it so much with the Draconians. I'm actually kind of thinking about sending these 2 out and seeing if I can sneak up on that city or get it back. I think what I'm going to do is send them towards that watchtower so they can get a little bit of a heads up on these other armies. If this city is lightly defended, they might be able to go in and take it. Maybe even just the 2 of these things. If not, then I can always wait for the rest of the army to show up. But either way, should be okay to send them out and grab that watchtower. Alright, these guys... Oh yeah, they're out of movement. Wait, are they out of movement for this turn? Oh no, they're not out of movement for this turn. I wonder if... I'm wondering if my movement was blocked. So, like, it wasn't allowing me to... I'm betting my movement was blocked by this quarry. No, I'm pretty sure I checked how far they could move, like the movement points of my units individually in the last episode, and they wouldn't have been able to make it into a triangle formation on the other side. But for whatever reason, the computer auto-paths your units around even empty enemy structures, so you actually have to manually step on it, and then you can move to wherever you want. It's really weird. I don't really know why the game does that, but it does. Alright, so I'm hoping everybody can make it through and get into a position around that city. I need to make sure that all of these units can do that, and it looks like they can. So let's see, you can move those guys there, these guys here, these guys up here. Alright, so I take out this city. I think, oh yeah, I was going to eventually in the long run, or maybe in the short term, I actually want to get Earth Elementals on that cave entrance. Possibly more important. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a group of these guys, actually, And maybe go smash through that column of champions right there, get a bunch of easy XP for them, because they get, I mean, to make them even better, they get tireless at gold rank. I'm using these in an off-camera game with Dan and Jake a lot right now, and I'm just trashing everything with them. They're really, really good. These are easily my favorite elemental unit. I might have to start using earth magic more. Okay, temple's done here. Let's go ahead and get that Grand Palace. Probably going to go ahead and hurry that one. The Grand Palace, I think, adds extra happiness. So yeah, I'm going to lose some happiness, but then I'm going to gain happiness right back from it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hurry that production there. Before I do anything else, close this. I want to go back down here. And while I'm kind of thinking about this, I should really be, like, that's a human city there, so I'm going to want to fertilize the land. And most of it is fertile, actually, already, but I can clear those couple forests out just to get a little bit of bonus happiness for that city. This city is already well in the super happy range, so I don't really see any reason to clear territory or change terrain around there right at the moment. Let's see, let's build a road. Okay. How do I want to pass this through here? Probably wind... the road going up north probably wouldn't be bad, especially a bridge crossing right there. But I think for the time being, I'm going to send it straight east. Maybe I'll come back and change some roads to go different directions a little later. Alright, and firstborns are just in the process of catching up. These animals here have been kind of annoying me for a while, so I'm going to take them out before they cause any trouble. They've just been sitting here, kind of existing. One of these... Oh, that one's actually a Forge Priest. I need to get him caught up with that other group quickly, because I need healing. Alright, so I'm going to... Is there anybody wounded enough that would make me want to do tactical combat for this? Actually, I'm sure the computer will be done with the Swarm Darter if I don't, so I am going to play it safe on this one. Okay, that's a poor idea. They survived. Okay. You go there. You probably could go here and finish that thing off. As long as the Swarm Darter isn't running out ahead of everything. Hopefully he's not in range of those. Yeah, those. Okay, leave it to them to go after the support unit. Alright, fine. Ouch. Alright, you need to go down here. Oh my gosh. Not paying attention. So much for healing myself. I actually did more damage to myself with that little stunt there. Alright, you're dead. I think the computer might have handled that battle better than I did. Alright, so those little pests are gone. I'm pretty sure they probably came from that structure. It might actually just spawn more now, now that I've cleared them. Alright, and they'll have plenty of action coming up here as they clear out all this, which will be really helpful for gold income, which is approaching 2,000. Juggernaut is done. This city has been making machines for so long. I think I'm going to shift those responsibilities to the forward cities for a little while, and I'm going to let this city... Yeah, I'm going to take it off production, these things for now, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this one and get a Grand Palace in there, because I just noticed that it doesn't have one. So let's get public... Wait. City's already at max happiness. Let's just get... literally none of these really matter. I guess I'll get the temple, because it gives me extra mana capacity. And I can afford to hurry production in this city a few times, so I'll go ahead and do that. In terms of happiness, I can afford it anyway. Alright. He got this item, which is actually a bit better than what he had before. He's got 20% fire protection from something. Oh, that's his shield. This item is... I think I'd like to have this on him. I could be a little bit more aggressive with him and not have to worry about it. I think I'll probably sell that unless somebody else could use a Holy Champion tunic. I don't really think I'd want to switch it for anyone necessarily. Alright, I think I can sell this. Tiger's Eye Ring. I don't need that. I kind of like this item. I'm a little over on fire protection beyond 100%, but pairs... I mean, I still want that shield with him one way or another, so... Alright, cool. Now we can move up and take that city. Hopefully there's not an absolute mess of Lords of the Deep sitting in there waiting for me. Not too bad. Not too much to worry about. Oh. Okay. Those units are neutral. That's odd. They all have mind control immunity, so I can't really take any of them. Okay, that was an interesting battle. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'm gonna... Let's see here. What would the city be good at? Gold mines. Quite a few gold mines in this one. Tigrans don't really like me that much, which isn't a huge surprise because I'm kind of migrating their stuff. That city's really happy though. Race happiness is unhappy. Kind of want to migrate this one to dwarves just because of the gold mines. There's like 3 of them here. And it'd be faster. Yeah, who cares about the tigers? Okay. That city's plenty happy, so I can hurry production here a couple times. That one still could use the happiness that it has. And when I see these cities like this, my default reaction should be to go to the spell book and let's see this one, fertilize land, because that's human. That is human. And just turn it all into terrain that whatever race it is likes. I can barely see the dotted line between... Oh, I'm fertilizing land in a dwarf city. That doesn't matter. Dwarves don't care either way. Not much I can do about underground, of course, because dwarves like the cavern walls. This city also has a flow rock citadel. I could make tanks and stuff here too. I may as well. Why not just flood the world with tanks? If I could eventually have 4 cities producing dreadnought units, this game would end pretty darn quickly. That city is very happy. I'll go ahead and create a great temple. And this one it might be worth hurrying production in here too. Maybe not, because it'd drop the happiness down lower. I think I'll just let that go as normal for now. Alright, and then this city I'm going to have on produce merchandise for the foreseeable future, I think. Alright, so I see no reason to keep this group of priests behind lines, so I'll probably send them out towards maybe the center of the map. I might try to get them out in the general direction of the Tigran, or the city that I just took in the battle. There's a cave entrance near there somewhere. There's a battle that I fought. I think it might be this one. Yeah. The one by that Tigran city that I just took without a fight. Actually, you know what? I think I want these guys to go down south and back up the other units in the kind of the hero-less armies down there. Try to remember that that's what they're doing. And this city also has a floor rock citadel. So I could make good tanks here too, and probably should. Okay, they're out of movement, so I did do stuff with the Druids army on the last episode. Alright, I think I could get Feathered Serpents here too. I don't know if that's... I mean, they do have healing, so they might be kind of nice. Why not? I could maybe use a few more healers. And I'm going to have plenty of tank production up here at the front very soon. Hopefully that doesn't lower my race happiness to very unhappy, because then this city's going to have to get migrated too. Kind of want to hurry production on that. You know what? I'm thinking Tigrans are going to have to go. Do I have orcs? I do not have orcs. That's too bad. I kind of wish I did. That's okay. We'll, I'm just going to let this proceed as normal for now. Because lowering that's going to lower the morale of the city down to a point that I don't really want it to go. And this is mostly barren, so I can't really improve the territory much. Maybe I can. So I am going to hurry production on that. And I'm going to sow salt on a few of these tiles like these out here and try to make up for it. I think I might actually be okay. As long as my race governance doesn't drop to very unhappy from migrating that other Tigran city. This one to dwarves. And even if the heaviness does drop low enough, then I guess I'll just, whatever, we'll kick the Tigrans out. This one, definitely I can hurry production. It's probably worth hurrying production in a goblin city like this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, just because it's a builder's hall. So increasing the production towards that and getting it faster basically means everything else comes faster, so. Okay, Potion of Healing. Now, one of my heroes in particular needed that, and I don't quite remember which one it was. I want to say it was the Sorcerer. Let's take a look, because the Druid's already got healing. The Sorcerer has no healing items. Oh yeah, I sent him Doc's. Didn't I make a gun? Made something called Doc's gun. Yeah, it's on the way to the Sorcerer. He's got a Seduction potion. Well, he's a Theocrat, so he's got heals anyway. He's got a Potion of Healing. My king could maybe use one. I think the king or the Theocrat, or I mean the Necromancer would be the only ones. I'll probably send it to the Necromancer. The king's got some Forge Priests in his armies for healing. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let the king I'm going to send it to the warlord, because the king's stuff's kind of full right now, and I don't have anywhere to put other stuff, but eventually I'm going to sell some of those rings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to the warlord, and then he'll have 2, and then I'll give 1 to the king while he's out there. I think that's really all the items that I need or want at the moment. It's a little time-consuming managing all of these, which is why I'd like to wrap that up soon. So I'm going to send this guy away, because he's pretty much done his job there. Bunch of free mana. That's hurried. Okay, good. Enchanted armory here. That's good. This city's got enough extra happiness for a couple hurried productions. The main problem with this city, right, this is the one that the druid needs to get out and clear, which is actually where he's on his way to. He's not far off. So as soon as he gets that structure clear and I can build an altar of bound souls, I will be all ready to make some pretty crazy good forge priests. I don't think I need anything else here. I'll just maybe grab the stone wall for the extra domain. Because I can, I guess. He'll be up there in 2 turns, probably. Okay, I moved all those units. Okay. I did just send this item out to him on this turn. I'm not really sure why. I'm probably going to sell that. Invigorate's really good. But it's in a way it's kind of a trade-off, because the unit that uses it then can't act. And the warlord hero is I'm probably going to always have something better for it to do. See, like most of these other items I don't really want to get rid of. Maybe that inflict chilling item, but that seems to kind of pair well with some of her other frost stuff, so I kind of like that combination. I think I'm just going to sell this. I don't see a reason to keep it around. The only thing I might get rid of it is that elemental slayer. I haven't run into many elementals yet, so I guess I'll just hang on to it for now because he doesn't need anything else, but I might sell that later. Alright, I need to get these groups kind of together. This other snake is not going to quite catch up to the druid army at the time that I was hoping it would. He's still a ways off, so I'll have to just kind of keep moving forward with him, but it could be a while before he makes it there. Alright, I want this guy paired with a big group of beat-up machines. So, not the knight. I think I had one more ordered. Yep, I do. Alright, I'm going to start moving them all forward. Ooh, can't quite get those haste berries, unfortunately. Where can they go? They can get there. Oh, this is the group that's going to be slowest. Okay. As long as everybody can form a triangle, I'm fine. Probably doesn't matter as much now, but I'd still prefer to keep everyone kind of together. With the Tigrans gone, I shouldn't have quite as much to worry about. This city needs some wetlands. Yeah, they're not very happy. Hang on. Let's solve that problem. Flood all the fields. I think each of these amounts to like 12 happiness or something. not 100% sure on that. I'm actually burning through my mana reserves quite quickly here. I can afford to spend a little more, I guess, but because I will get more next turn. Let's just do that for now and let the mana pile up a little bit. Well, you know what? I don't have anything else that mana is being used for in this turn. I've already spent it. So yeah, I'll just do this as much as I can. Yeah, that's good. Still got some mana left. Goblins will really appreciate that. Which city is this one? Bullstone? Oh wait, duh. This is the one that I just had that priest in. Alright, yep, you're going on merchandise. And I already know I lost that city. Let's keep those guys together. I'd like to maybe follow the Navy with this spy drone a little bit. Yeah, see, there they are. See where they go. I'm really hoping they just sail right into my units. That would be great. You know, I might want to make some repair guys to go out there and help with these boats. Although, this city is... dang it, that city's technically not coastal. I was hoping that city had a harbor where I could park boats and repair them if I wanted to. I don't have any cities like that out there. Maybe it'd be worth putting a small one here. I'll try to keep that in the back of my mind. I don't think I'm going to worry about it right now. Hopefully my boats can avoid taking too much damage anyway. Oh, that road makes it so much easier to keep up. Take a little free money wherever I can get it. Alright, should be able to get a decent understanding of whatever's in this dwelling here. That's too much. Even versus Independence, that's way too much crap to deal with. I'd have to get some pretty insanely good spells. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is just cast Seed of Distrust on that city. And now nobody gets it. Might be able to come back later and conquer it. Alright, well I guess I'll leave these guys sitting here. They're not hurting anything. And I don't really feel like taking extra damage. Well, you know what? I should probably kill them just because I could use it as an opportunity to repair some stuff. And it's unlikely that one Manicore Rider is gonna... So it's not pulling both groups in even. Oh, he's gonna pounce just to be an annoying guy about it, but... Yeah, I'll use this as an opportunity for some much-needed healing. Why am I looking in here for healing? Pretty sure I know how to play this game, I think. Alright, so I'm going to get the soft machines away from that thing. The longer this battle goes on, the more I could use... Oh wait, he doesn't have... regular repair machine, he has emergency repair. I need to get some of these other machines down there. I'm gonna let these two take hits from that. And I guess the Warlord, actually the Warlord should probably be repairing this. Where's emergency repair? As all the units that I need to like heal and do stuff are kind of split apart from the units that need to be healed. Okay, that's fine. Alright, this thing needs some serious patching up. First off, cannonball to the back. Alright. You. Fix your tank. Barely seem to do anything. 25 health. These things are... Well, I was about to say they're pretty tanky, but I guess that'd be exactly correct. This thing has 180 health. It's a champion too. That's pretty cool. Alright, can anyone else do healing? I'm pretty sure if I drew the battle out a little longer I probably could, but that Manticore Rider would just damage stuff anyway. So I know you can. So why don't you get down there? And help your friend out. Unfortunately, the Forge Freeze can't reach, so... Alright, well I think that's good enough. I got some healing out of this. And this army kind of needed it. And free XP. In the interest of time, I'm probably not going to mess with that other group there. So I kind of want to keep this moving. But if I were playing an off-camera game, I probably would just clear them all out. Alright. Got to decide generally what their next objective is. Whether I want to go after... I guess I probably should just go after this. I got to go through some kind of uncharted territory anyway in terms of there being no roads, regardless of what way I do this. So if I can go straight east, I probably should. Kind of hard to tell if that goes anywhere. I think I might follow this route, take the road north, and then directly east. I wish I had another scout in this area. I have nothing that can be summoned right away. That's alright. Okay, guys, you can continue on forward. That would have been actually a faster way to go, probably. What do I want to upgrade on him? I mean, he's ridiculously strong as it is. Probably his overall health, really. 70 is kind of low at this stage in the game for a hero. Okay, there's a lot of cavern walls to dig here, if I want to do that. I think I'm not going to worry about that so much as I am just going to explore with this dwarf. Because right now I think intel is a little bit more valuable than gold, at least as far as he's concerned. Because I've got more gold than I can spend at the moment. Okay, so I'm probably going to run some auto combat up here pretty soon. Again, just to keep things moving along. The tomb I may not, because that tomb doesn't really mean a whole lot to me right now. I don't know if I even want to spend the time. Well, what the heck. I've got just so many nice big fiery units right here that it's almost hard to say no. Throw in a couple of these guys, maybe some people with a gun. Actually, the fairies are going to be generally better here all around. Oh yeah. Probable victory, we'll take it. Flame tanks make probable victories very likely victories, pretty much. Alright, I'd like to keep it away from the Juggernaut. Fairies have spirit resistance. I don't know that they have spirit immunity. Oh wait, no, these ones don't. They don't have any spirit resistance. That's fine. Could probably put the Shock Trooper on defense and hope that he doesn't get panicked, but I think I'm going to play it safe. Also, should probably split those fairies out, because that dragon will very likely use the poison breath, gas breath. Okay, that's alright. That's not great. Alright, how much damage can you do? They resist the frost, that's true. I think I'm gonna want to burn you up. You go there and sit on defense. I want to put a cannonball right here, I think. I want to get that fairy out of range of that reanimator. Nice, good kill. That one is... Oh, he's got no line of sight. He's going to have to move a little bit, but that fairy might be in a little bit of danger. I'm not entirely sure. Uh-oh. Hey. You need to get off. And look at all these units, so nice and perfectly lined up for me. Oh, that was a triple kill. Alright, you need to get out of there. You guys are pretty beat up. Great mobilization! Ouch. Alright, so maybe an item, cheap reward. That's nice. That's really nice. I'll take it. I keep finding just randomly really good items in these structures. That is an excellent one with all sorts of forms of different resistance. And 3 defense. Wow. Alright, well let's see who needs that. Maybe the druid, actually. He's right there. But the 3 defense kind of suits a warlord a little better, I think. Of course, he just got that. But I kind of want to switch that out. Yeah, I'm going to switch that out. I'm going to send this over the druid's way. If the druid even got room for it. Yeah. And then, let's see here. Go to... wherever I just had that battle, underground. It's a big map and I keep getting lost. Sorcerer, so the druid would be up here. I'll send this over to the warlord. That's going to be a very nice item. which I will go ahead and put on him. It'll actually take some time to get here. I probably... Ooh, 5 turns. I probably should have just kept that other item until it showed up. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have just let him hang on to that other item until this showed up. Because he could have used it. It's too late to fix that now. So I don't really go back and reload. Alright, definitely need the builder with the machines. I might start getting a little lazy here with these auto combats. Like, I'm gonna leave this ferry out of this one. And then just auto combat with these units. Oh, had another ferry in there. It fortunately didn't die. Because, like, I'm going to have all these little battles to go through here. Don't really want to micromanage all of them. Since I'm kind of trying to cruise to the end of the game here. I do want that musketman to catch up. And I think the plan for this down here was Seed of Distrust, if I remember correctly. Hi, guys. And I'm gone. Alright, now the Sorcerer's Army is ready to move out, and I am excited about using these guys. They're gonna wreck some stuff. I would like to find out the quickest way to get them into the Heart of Valerie's territory. I think that's where these guys are headed. And I believe my plan was to go past that vassal city, so I'm gonna do that. They can make pretty good time with all these roads. Okay, do this. Do either of these units need switched in for anything? No, I pretty much like these groups as they are. Again, it's only 2 stacks, but they're still 2 very good stacks. And this one alone could probably take out a lot of stuff. I'll have the other units kind of just tag along, I guess. They're actually maybe a liability. So I'll have them hang back a little bit, just in case something were to come from like this direction and attack. Splitting these 2 stacks into different battles, I wouldn't want that. So I'll probably just have a couple units follow along as like extras, I guess. Okay, you are finished, man. Good job. Can dig out a little more down there. And then he is off to join the other armies that are moving through the old Tigran underground territory. Let's flood these fields here too. Whoops, I can only flood that one. Alright, now it's just a absolute charge to the front. There's a couple units in here that I could probably drop from these groups that aren't particularly good. I'm kind of thinking of switching the Hellhound for another builder. And same thing, keep maybe a few units in reserves just generally nearby. I wonder if the dwarves can handle that stuff. That's probably not. I imagine they'd get outnumbered. I'm just gonna keep my distance and let this army focus on exploration primarily. Okay, this builder should probably be Kind of catching up with those groups. Wonder if there's any other useful forts I could build with this thing. That might not be a bad spot for one. Maybe I'll go over there. Alright, and then I can finally cycle through to the next turn. Oh crap! Oh no, I forgot to launch this battle up here. Well, that's unfortunate. It's a waste of time, waste of movement, and it's probably going to allow them to either run or... Oh man, I hope they don't run. That'd be annoying. I could handle them if they attacked either of these two stacks. I mean, they could attack in such a way that it's two on two. I'd be okay, I think, regardless of who they attacked. Hopefully they just don't move. Okay, they didn't move. I got a little lucky there. Alright, before I forget to do anything else, let's take care of that. Whoever has a lot of movement, I think probably the Juggernaut's a good choice, or the Theocrat's a good choice for this. Alright, yeah, let's take this city. Go forth, my knights. Now these are probably all... Oh, those are goblins. These are all goblins. Well, Titans, you are up. You guys should do just fine here. The Earth Elemental, maybe not so much. I'll have to be a little careful with him. The Troll, I think, has Blight Protection, 60%, so you should do fine. And then Phalanxes are just really good against those things. Anybody need heals? I don't think so. Can I curse? I'm not far away. There we go. That's being annoying. Go for it, punks. Alright, so I think I'm going to mostly ignore these guys down here and focus on killing these, this big group of stuff up here. I would like to get him to... I want to use these Titans to hit those 3 Mana Core Riders if possible. I don't know if they can all reach, but I'd like to break all of their guard on this turn. Okay, you guys need some healing. Yeah, I won't be able to reach all of them. Alright, what I'm going to do is use her to break this, to create a path for this guy. And then I can use him to heal Phalanx, who kind of needs it pretty bad. Don't see a reason why I shouldn't do this. Oh wait, but I should wait until the guard is down on both of them, which it will be shortly. Wait, oh gosh, I just blocked my own Titan from doing what I was planning on doing with it. Well, that's alright. Use him on that guy. Okay, that did a lot of damage. I'd like to lower this one's movement a bit more. I'm not really comfortable with him being able to flank that guy, because he can also get flanked by that. Well, actually, both of them would have to flank from the same spot, so I should be okay. I was thinking about attacking it with the ogre, or the troll, but the amount of damage I'd take in retaliation is maybe a little more than I want to deal with right now, so I'm going to actually use the troll on defense there. The way if he moves, he's going to take 2 very nasty hits anyway. Same thing with this knight. Pile them all up. Alright, that looks pretty good. This Earth Elemental would be able to handle all that just fine, so I'm going to leave him there. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to curse that Manticore Rider in the back. That'll slow it down a bit. Oh no! Well, I can get the Titan back up. Yeah, the Titan didn't die. Excellent. Way to go. I kind of need to heal him, though. Oh, sweet, I ghoul cursed that phalanx. Awesome. That is almost exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, that's a goblin phalanx, so these guys won't be particularly effective. Yeah, let's look up here for a bit. We got a mess to deal with. Why don't you guys go deal with this butcher? Ooh, those criticals. That kind of hurt. Aw, why'd you fumble? Well, that still does quite a bit of damage. Okay, cool. Alright, who's left? I think it's just that phalanx. I'll just whittle him down a little bit. Actually, we're going to let him hit that knight. Now he's out of movement, because I want some time to heal some stuff. Alright, so there's plenty of things that need it. Start with that knight. You can get it from 2 different forge priests. I know I have, I know that this guy can heal undead. So I'm going to do that. And these casters can heal this guy. And she does not have... Okay, she does not have regular healing. Really, who else can move? I think that's it. Alright, we're good. I'll have her curse that guy for the fun of it. And then we're going to smash him to death. Okay, that battle is taken care of, thank goodness. And I think I'm going to add that phalanx. I'm not a huge fan of the goblin phalanxes per se. I don't think they're that... Well, hang on. Let me before I judge them, let me double check and make sure I know what their thing is. I didn't think they were that great, but I mean, obviously they have blight protection just from being a goblin. I don't know. I don't remember if there's something... Oh, wait, they have lifesteal. That's right. It's inherent. I guess that makes them pretty useful. Not as much for, well, anybody with Embrace Darkness, but... I mean, the ones I have don't have lifesteal because I converted all of them. Maybe it's worth adding him to the group here, or at least letting him tag along behind. Alright, I think I can get everybody back through here. Alright, cool. Maybe he'll just stay and guard his home for a little bit. Alright, my king has a mount. He also got that item. And I'm waiting for the Zeus pendant. And the big shield. I could have given the obsidian black knight armor if I gave it to this guy. Because he'll have the defender from that shield. It could make this dreadnought even more obnoxiously tanky. I'm going to wait and switch those rings once I've got kind of all the items here that I want. Alright, why don't you go scout and see what I'm running into? More Tigran leftovers. Alright, sorry folks, but we need to come through here. This is a battle I think I can do auto on. Should be okay. And I'm going to say likewise with that Warbreed, probably. Alright, can everybody else catch up? I hope so. Might have been able to move them a little further because I moved on to a mountain tile with that group there. Oh, he also has this shield item. I have a ton of good shields. But all these other people with quivers kind of need them, so... I probably should... Oh yeah, I got a physical protection item on this guy. Well, the static shield's even better, so... Physical... I don't know, physical protection is extremely useful. I'm gonna keep that here for now. Apparently I had a whole lot of items find their way to where they needed to go. Yeah, I was gonna sell this. And might end up replacing that before too long. Well, maybe not. I think this is better than the Ruby Ring of Heat Deflection anyway. Because that's multiple different types of resistances. Once that arrives, I need to just sell it. Okay, Great Temple is done. Let's go ahead and get the public baths. I can do that in one turn. In fact, is there anything else I can queue up in this city? No, it's pretty much public baths, hospital, and then it should be Grand Palace next. Okay, my casting points are nearing 300, so I feel like I'm in pretty good shape there. I know I'm kind of in the middle of this turn, but there's still a lot to do, so I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Again, sorry the recording schedule got a little bit goofed up this week. There's a possibility that may happen more often in the future, as I am trying to... I'm starting to get really back into like a workout routine and trying to do some other stuff. So just generally speaking, I've got a few more things going on right now. So I'll try to continue doing 2 episodes a week, if possible. But sometimes they might get scattered out on different days, and I might not get there every week. So I also have a wedding coming up in April. So not my wedding, a friend's. So yeah, there's just a lot going on right now. All right, everyone. Well, thanks so much for watching. Like I said, I appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next episode.